What's up, YouTube? The truth here. Dominating Impulse. Okay, so this is going to be my Arrow Season 4 review, top moments, breakdowns, and what I think they're going to do go forward in Season 5. First off, let's just get this out there. This season was way better than Season 3. Now I get it. The WB, you guys are trying to do this birds of prey thing, but I gotta say, you guys are ruining some of these shows. Now this is two black canaries I've had to sit through getting killed. That's moment number one. Now I'm not saying that Laurel was the best black canary, but what I am saying is we shouldn't be killing her off. Like I don't get it. Arrow has been up and down all seasons. A lot of good moments, a lot of bad moments. Or should I say a lot of bad moments, few good moments. And they weren't all totally bad. They just didn't make sense. They didn't fit. I really like how Felicity is stepping her game up. She's not totally Overwatch, Barbara Gordon, but she is, trying to do her part. Now they are kind of putting her too much into the hero role and taking that away from Oliver. So we got to get that out of here. I'm one of those people. I'm tired of seeing Felicity. She gets on my nerves. She does. Like, I want to see Oliver say, hey, I need you to do this. Hey, I need you to hack this. Hey, I need you to fix this. We need to get that season 2, season 1 element energy back where everyone has a role and they do it. That's what made this show great. That's what made this show fun to watch because Oliver was like, he was so grounded. Business suit by day, bow and arrow by night. I'm on my feet. I'm in the fields. I'm doing what I need to do to keep this city alive, taking bodies. You failed the city. Like, we don't get any of that. Now, I get it. Arrow was the foundation of the Arrowverse for the CW, bridging over as we introduced Barry Allen before he got his powers. And we also seen how they introduced Legends of Tomorrow through Oliver in the campaigning. Now, we didn't get any of that, but we did get Connor Hawk, and we did get Old Man Oliver, and I really loved. And I also love how they brought Deathstroke back. Now, I get it. CW is limited in the characters they can use, so the WB is trying to develop a Teen Titans live action series, and who was the main Titans villain? Deathstroke, the Terminator. So that really affects what Arrow can do, but I really think if they just get back to some of those great Oliver Queen Green Arrow stories, we can get some really good stuff. Bring Malcolm Merlin, the magician, back from season 1, who didn't care, who was ready to bring on the Undertaker, who was ready to kill off half the city because he had a point to prove. Damien Dark, I loved his energy. I love what he brought to the table. I love how it was a different feel, the mysticism, the magic. But what I didn't like is he had no point. He had no purpose. It was crazy. Now, the better villain, who I think should have been the big city villain, was Anarchy. Now, that kid lost his mind. His brush ends with Thea and Team Arrow, he was loco. And it got to a point where he was ready to kill everybody in that dome to prove his point that Damien Dark had to pay for what he did to him. And that's what makes Arrow good. If we can get more villains and more stories like that, then it'll be all worth it. Now, I am happy to see the growth of Oliver into the Green Arrow from the Arrows. Now, we go back from season 1, the guy, Queen Gambit, the island, it's over, it's wrecked, and he meets Slade. They train him, Shadow's father. They give him the persona, the Arrow, so we got to actually see how he gained some of these skills with Amanda Waller. Now we're on season 5. Now, if you remember back to the pilot when we found him, he had the beard, he had the long hair. Now, I want to know how they're going to bridge that over into the season 5 flashback, so when we get to the end of the season, it all fits and makes sense. You got to stay current with your own continuity you build, Arrow writers. That's part of the problem we having with the show. It goes so up and down. Now, I hear Roy is coming back for a few episodes. I actually think Arsenal was better than Speedy because when they were out there, him and Oliver, it got real. They had to use these. I don't know what they're trying to do with Oliver, but what I do know is I think they're trying to build him into the fictional leader of the TV's Justice League, Justice Society. You got to be careful with that Justice League word. But all in all, I do feel like this season was totally better than anything they put out there for season 3. We're still not at season 2 or 1 yet, but we're getting there. So we just gotta fix a few things, work out a few things going forward. I gotta say, I got a Flash video dropping now. I'm one of you guys like, oh, his videos aren't been dropping. No, no. I've been online. I've actually been going crazy right now. Been going ham on Twitch. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for the Twitch. I've also been live streaming Madden, Justice League, Injustice 2. So briefly, they've actually announced Nextlink, the creators of Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat XL and Injustice, said they've come back and they're going to develop a sequel, which should announce either at San Diego Comic-Con or E3. Or they might just do it the old-fashioned way, do it on Twitter. So I'll keep you guys posted for that. But I'm going to leave a link in the description for my Twitch, because that's where I've been going ham at right now. It's been getting crazy. You know what? We've been getting a lot of views, a lot of hits. So thank you guys. Thank you. And I'm going to do a giveaway coming up soon, very soon, so stay tuned. So I'm just going to sign out. I'm the truth. This is Dominated Impulse. We charged up. I'm out.